Do you ever wonder about the history of certain settlements? Churches can tell about how folks moved around. We visit 3 of them around the Charleston area. On today's episode, we are Swamp Fox, Overland and Outdoor.
Got that right. You're headed out now?
I am, yes sir. I'm headed my way through Goose Creek right now. I got to stop for gas and then on into the forest. We're getting the truck fueled up and ready to go for our church excursion. Got the rig all fueled up and ready to go. We're getting fueled up, mind you. Cans carry 2 gallons of gas apiece, but I doubt that we'll need it. That's why we want to have a full tank before we go in there. It's a great morning for it, so I think we'll have a little bit of fun, and I hope that you guys enjoy.
We connected to the South Carolina adventure route outside of Moncks Corner, South Carolina, headed to Cordsville. This will take us to Childsbury Town.
Right now we are in Cordsville, South Carolina, and we're headed to Strawberry Chapel, which is part of Childsbury Town. And the Strawberry Chapel was built in 1725 as the chapel of the church in the area. This is not far from Moncks Corner, South Carolina, but also it's one of the first settlements in the area. This isn't so far from coming to and soap plantations, the rice plantations that Hunter and I went to not too long ago in our last video, and it makes complete sense that settlements were set up along the river and the surroundings in order to make sure that they could have access to water and provide for their settlement. So pretty back here. Just, you've got it made. We just passed Neptune Abbey, which is actually an operating monastery at the moment, and it's continuously operating. They actually have monks, which is kind of cool. But we are on the way to Childsbury Town. Welcome to Childsbury Town, headed to there.
Childsbury Town was a settlement built in 1707 on Strawberry Bluff, overlooking the Cooper River. The town was started when James Child, upon his death, bequeathed 500 acres of his land holdings for the town, which was planned to have 24 blocks on Strawberry Bluff. At its center was a market square. At one time, the town had a tavern, a school, a chapel, a racetrack, a general store, and a ferry. Due to the growth of nearby plantations, the town began to wither in the 1750s, but the chapel and tavern continued to be used. By the time of the American Revolution, Childsbury no longer existed.
This property is managed by the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources. It's really a shame that they can't leave it open any longer because people suck, essentially, and I know that I read that there have been some folks who have come by here when it was open and vandalized the graves. Obviously there's a cemetery here. Most churches have a cemetery, and it's very unfortunate because, in my opinion, cemeteries are a really great way to learn about who was here and what occurred. And it's really a shame, because this is such a beautiful place to learn about. As you can see right there, I believe that's the Harleston crypt, and there's another bricked in area over there, and I want to say that is in honor of the inhabitants of Charlesbury Town, but I'm not for sure. Strawberry Chapel is the only remaining structure from the 1707 Charlesbury Town settlement, and it was built as a chapel of ease in 1725 as a part of St. John's Berkeley Parish. Makes sense, it's in Berkeley County. It was a mission church to the main parish church, Biggin Church, and its minister was an early French Huguenot.
Now it was time to see if we could find Halfway Creek Church.
Kilo 4 Zulu Romeo Lima, mobile monitoring, Cordsville. Alright, we're on Cane Gully Road right now. We're trying to get to Forest Road 133 and connect with the Francis Marion. It's honestly so beautiful back here. It's nice to get out of civilization for a little while. It'll sneak up on you. Welcome to the Francis Marion National Forest.
Now it was time for us to have a little bit of fun traveling.
Rain the other day, so it's going to be a little slick back here. You just got to watch for these little potholes. a little bit better time. Had a little bit of fun through here, seeing some hunters. But now I'm just looking at the churches and see if I can't get to them to film them. But it's always fun to come back here. It's so quiet, so beautiful. Ackerman Road is a fairly well-paved road, so I mean you can go 40 miles an hour as long as you're watching for potholes and not screwing up your suspension. But we're making a really great time right now, and we are following the South Carolina adventure route until we hit Highway 41 to connect to Halfway Creek. It's kind of funny how you kind of come into civilization and go out of civilization all through this route, but I mean it makes total sense. The communities are built around there. We're about to hit Halfway Creek Road. I believe this area is technically Canehoy, but it paves throughout this and then it goes right back into the forest.
Hey look, we found Halfway Creek Church. Schulerville, South Carolina is home to this abandoned church. Though this building was constructed in 1941, the first sanctuary built on this site was a Methodist church made of logs in 1828. The first church belonged to the Cooper River Circuit, a Methodist preaching circuit. In 1941, this property was under the stewardship of New Wapata Presbyterian Church, who built this structure.
This is absolutely insane that it's as well preserved as it is. Somebody put down some wood so you can actually enter it, but just be careful when you enter. Like this might have been where the altar was. It's a shame that people graffiti and throw trash places.
Now it's time to find the third church. We took on a lesser known cut crew so we could save some time. After that one, the rest of the road looked like this.
We're not far from the church now. We're headed to Santee Church, the old brick church, and we're on Old Georgetown Road. And it didn't be too much longer.
Well, we were right. Welcome to St. James Church. The parish of St. James Santee was established on April 9, 1706, and it included northeastern portions of modern Berkeley and Charleston counties. In 1706, a village called Jamestown was laid out around the church, and they petitioned for parish status. The present church, located near McClellanville, was the fourth to serve the parish.
That stone is from 1817. Goodness gracious.
Wambald Church was built in 1768 along the King's Highway. It is known locally as the Brick Church. This church is one of a handful of surviving 18th century country churches in South Carolina. It is unusual because of its styling, particularly sophisticated, reflecting architectural trends in Charleston at the time of its construction.
I think it's so important that you get out and explore while you can. All this stuff is still here. It's right down the road from us in Charleston, or it's in a car ride for you to come and see. So don't neglect it. Come out, and in the meanwhile, I'll try to show you everything I can. But I appreciate you guys coming with us on this journey.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this episode. We encourage you to get out and explore your local communities and look for gems like this. Open your eyes, they are all around you. If you enjoy what we are doing, please take a moment to like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell to be reminded that we're out here. And always remember, keep the shiny side up, keep all four on the floor, and go out and explore. We are Swamp Fox, Overland and Outdoor. Until next time.